Edward Thorndike, made by Brooke Thornock and Macy Gardner.
Edward Thorndike was born August 31st, 1874, and died August 9th, 1949. He was an American psychologist whose work on animal behavior and the learning process led to the theory of connectionism. He is also known as the father of educational psychology. His work led to operant conditioning.
Edward Thorndike's theory of learning, also known as connectionism, represents the original SR framework of behavioral psychology. Learning is the result of associations forming between stimuli and responses. The paradigm for SR theory was trial and error learning, in which certain responses come to dominate others due to rewards.
Thorndike's theory consists of three primary laws. The first law is the law of effect. Responses to a situation which are followed by a rewarding state of affairs will be strengthened responses to that situation. Another aspect of the law of effect was that responses that reduce the likelihood of achieving a rewarding state will decrease in strength. Example, if the student brings his work to class, he gets a sticker. That will strengthen his behavior.
The second law is the law of readiness, the learner's readiness to act, which facilitates the strengthening of the bond between stimulus and response. Example, a student who is highly motivated and eager to learn is more likely to be receptive to learning than one who is poorly motivated.
The third law is the law of exercise. Connections become strengthened with practice and weakened when practice is discontinued. Example, a student is more likely to learn a topic through repetitive practice.
The classic example of Thorndike's SR theory was a cat learning to escape from a puzzle box by pressing a lever inside the box. After much trial and error behavior, the cat learns to associate pressing the lever, the stimulus, with opening the door, the response.
When he placed a cat in the puzzle box for the first time, Thorndike was unable to see any evidence of flashes of insight. The successful actions appeared first by chance. He proved that the apparent cleverness arose by trial and error, and used graphs to measure the rate of learning. A well-practiced cat quickly recalls the actions that help it escape to its reward of food. If an action brings a reward, Thorndike believed that that action becomes stamped into the mind. In his thesis, he explained further his ideas about learning, that behavior changes because of its consequences. He called this his law of effect, which explained how even wild creatures develop new habits.
Limitation of the theory. The theory only looks at the physical response. He can't ask the cats why they changed their behavior. He did not deal with the feelings of the subjects.
Application in the classroom. Reward good behavior and efforts. Teach through repetition. Students need to be motivated for learning to take place.